Hey everyone! Today we're going to talk about a communication superpower, how to build an argument that's so clear and so persuasive, people can't help but listen. You know that feeling, right? You have this brilliant, game-changing idea in your head, but when you try to write it down, it just falls flat. It's super frustrating and we've all been there. But what if I told you the problem isn't your idea? That's the secret right there. So often, what makes writing powerful isn't some magical new idea, but the framework you build around it. And today, we're going to master a really simple structure that turns your good ideas into absolutely great arguments. So here's our game plan. First, we'll quickly touch on the main writing challenge we all face. Then, I'll introduce you to an amazing tool, the problem-solution paragraph. After that, we're going to build one together, step by step. And I'll even give you a handy phrase book to take with you. Let's get into it. So what's the real challenge here? Well, it's about taking your reader on a journey. It's about getting them from, okay, I see there's a problem, to, wow, I totally believe in your solution. You need to create a clear, logical path that connects the dots for them. And this is our solution. The problem-solution paragraph is such a simple but incredibly effective way to organize your thoughts. It's designed to guide your reader right out of confusion and into total clarity. It's honestly that simple and that powerful. It has three main jobs: state the problem, show why it's a big deal, and then offer a clear fix. This structure is brilliant because it gets the reader to understand the issue first, which makes them way more open to hearing your solution. And here's the one golden rule to make this whole thing work. One problem, one solution per paragraph. That's it. Trying to tackle too much at once is exactly how those great ideas get lost. Focus is absolutely key here. All right, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and actually build one of these paragraphs together. We'll go step by step using the example of plastic pollution. First things first, your topic sentence, that very first sentence, has one job and one job only: state the problem. You want to be clear and direct. This tells your reader exactly what the paragraph is going to be about. No mystery, just pure clarity. And there you have it, simple, direct. The reader immediately knows exactly what issue we're tackling. The stage is officially set for the rest of our argument. Okay, so you've stated the problem. Now you have to make the reader actually care. Your next few sentences need to explain why it's a serious issue. You can talk about the causes, the effects, maybe give some specific examples to make it hit home. See how that works? We're not just telling the reader that plastic is bad, we're showing them. We're pointing to specific impacts on rivers, oceans, and animals. This gives the problem real weight and a sense of urgency. And just like that, our argument is really starting to take shape. We've laid out a clear problem and we've shown its serious consequences. Now the reader is primed and ready. They're thinking, okay, this is bad. What can we do about it? And now we make the pivot. This is the crucial moment where we shift gears from the problem to the solution. A smooth transition phrase is your best friend here, followed by a clear, direct statement of that solution. Did you see that? That little phrase, "to solve this problem," is our signpost. It tells the reader, okay, here comes the fix. And the solution itself is practical and super easy to understand. Just reduce single-use plastics. Look at that! The logic just flows perfectly, doesn't it? We went from this huge problem, plastic pollution, and we've smoothly narrowed it down to a specific, actionable solution. This is what clear, persuasive writing really looks like. So, you've offered a solution. Great, but how does it actually work? You can't just leave your reader guessing. Your next sentences need to explain the mechanics, the specific actions people can take to make that solution a reality. This is perfect. It gives a concrete, everyday example of what reducing single-use plastics actually looks like in real life. It makes the solution feel achievable and not just some abstract idea. All right, time to stick the landing. Your concluding sentence needs to wrap everything up nicely. You can summarize why the solution is so important, or maybe encourage the reader to take action. You want to leave them with a real sense of purpose. And there it is. A powerful concluding thought that connects those small, individual actions we just mentioned back to the big, important goal. It provides a feeling of closure and really reinforces why the reader should care. Now, to help you put all of this into practice right away, I've got a quick toolkit for you. Think of it as your cheat sheet for building these powerful arguments. This table is about to become your new best friend. For each step of the paragraph we just built, here are some go-to phrases to get you started. Think of them like guardrails to keep your structure solid, from that very first line to the final conclusion. And here's what it all looks like when you put it together. Just notice that beautiful flow. A clear problem, a compelling explanation, that smooth pivot to a practical solution, and a strong call to action at the end. Every single sentence here has a specific job, and together they build a really powerful and persuasive case. So remember, this structure isn't just a writing rule. It's a tool for thinking clearly and for making a real impact with your words. So the only question left is, what problem are you going to solve with your next paragraph?